Hello Virgo, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading from the 30th of September to the 6th of October 2019 for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Virgo. So my voice isn't great, it's still healing, but I really wanted to get these weekly readings out, so we'll see how we go, Virgo. So as usual, we have 5 cards at the top, all clarified by a separate Rider-Waite tarot deck. The past, the present, challenges, advice from tarot and outcome. I've got an overarching tarot card and also an angel oracle card too. Let's look at that one first. Because we've got judgment. So judgment is the card of letting go, releasing. Give any cares, any worries, any hurts, any things that are holding you back up to the universe. This is a reminder, this is a judgment card. Everyone is judged. People's actions are judged towards you, your actions are judged towards other people. So it is a reminder that everybody lives under the microscope of the universe. And there's an element here of now is the time to let go and focus on your own path. You've got judgment and the Wheel of Fortune here. There's destiny, there's powerful destiny at play. It's almost like now is the time to move on. Now is the time to move forward in a situation. Align with where you need to go. Take the steps that you need to go to move forward. I can see that in your challenge position with the 8 of Cups here. Turn your back on a situation that doesn't serve you anymore, because this is an awakening. Awakening to where you need to be. An awakening to your true self. Allowing your true self to step into your own light. Focusing on your path. And releasing, letting go of anything that is keeping you stuck. Give it up to the universe to deal with, because the universe always rights itself. There's always a promise with the universe of wrongs will be righted. It's never always immediate, but this is powerful karma. To remind you that everybody is judged, and now is the time for you to step forward in your own light. So, beautiful message. And we have, very much like judgment, we have forgiveness. Forgive where you can forgive, Virgo. But this is also an opportunity now. Because forgiveness, when you forgive somebody, it's not always for somebody else. It's for you, because it is that release mechanism. It is that mechanism that allows you to cut ties with something that you've emotionally held on to. So somebody can forgive, not necessarily forget, but forgive, because that's when you start finding your own power. Yeah. Now, in the past position, we've got the 7 of Cups and we've got the 4 of Swords. I feel for some of you, there's been confusion, doubt in terms of how to move forward, how to make choices in a situation. And I feel some of you may have had to take a momentary pause to recover from something, to recharge your batteries, to get over something in order to understand the way to move forward. This is a kind of clarifying perspective, getting perspective in a situation, understanding how to take the next steps forward. How to make clear choices, how to not allow confusion of whatever you've gone through to get in the way of seeing your path forward clearly now. But this is very much recovery from health, recovering from situations or ordeals that you've been through, and allowing your mind to clear. You see, there's a lot of confusion here with the mist. This person is struggling to make a choice. And these cups are filled with good and bad things. You know, there's the Tower here. We have the Empress here, which is the promise of something wonderful. You know, we've got the World here. There's all sorts of good and bad things that you can have. So it is about choosing wisely or making a careful choice or decision. And I think maybe some of you may have taken time out to make a careful choice or decision, or it is allowing you to get perspective where there's been confusion to move forward in a situation. Yeah. Because we've got the High Priestess, we've got the King of Cups, and we've got the 3 of Wands. Let's start with these two. So the High Priestess is an intuitive energy. She's linked with the moon. And as the moon can be deceptive, the moon links to our emotions, how our subconscious can also play tricks on us, things that we bury deep, deep down. And we do have the card of Pluto here, which is allowing yourself to release things. Things might be coming up that you may have thought that you've got over, even in this situation. And certainly with the Judgment card and the High Priestess, and it is about trusting your instincts, coming back to you in order to make clear choices to move forward. Because the King of Cups can be an offer of love from a more mature gentleman, can be a Scorpio. But very much like Judgment, this is also a Plutonian card. And it is linked with the Death card as well. There's an element here of when you release, that's when you allow yourself to rise above the waves of emotion. Because the waves in tarot represent our emotion. And there's an opportunity now to reconnect with yourself. Remember, the King holds the Ace of Cups. So there's a reconnecting energy, finding emotional balance from within, releasing where you need to release, or owning your emotions, good and bad, in order to rise above the waves, in order to bring a balance internally, so you can move it forward externally in your own life. So, real message of rising above when you get that emotional centeredness from within. And certainly make intuitive choices, trusting your intuition to guide you forward. And for some of you, this is so wonderful because this is a card of power. This is the young Emperor. This is somebody beginning to realize their own power, and we do have power here. The wands are about power. The wands are about potential. The wands are electric energy. They are full energy. It's the power of fire, the power of our passions, our desires, getting your spark back, feeling your passions and desires coming back to you. Advancement on the career front, taking those first steps on the career journey, or in business. Can also be asserting your own power and sense of self, now finding your own self-confidence coming back to you, to make clear choices, to make your life better, to change things where you need to change things now in your external life. The wands can be linked with business and career advancement. The very beginnings of manifestation is the threes. And this person is beginning to realize that they can, when they take action, when they acknowledge their own potential, that's when their ships start coming in. You see, there's success on the horizon. Success is on the horizon. But listen to this. This is when you turn your back on the past. Because the three does represent manifestation, the very beginnings of it. But in order to manifest something new, sometimes it is about releasing the old as well. So, powerful message. And we've got another three here. And I feel this is what you're releasing, because this is your challenge perspective. The Three of Swords is, let's get this. The Three of Swords is a card of brutal truths. Can be about heartbreaking relationships. Can be about deep hurts, deep wounds. Can be in any aspect. With somebody that you trusted. Can be in the workplace. We spend a lot of time at work. Could be with deep friendships. This could be a third-party situation in a relationship as well. But when a wound is healed to the elements, because we have the clouds here and also the rain in the background, it starts to heal. And you're being asked now to focus on your path forward, and this is your challenge. You're being asked to focus on your own value. If you've lost your self-esteem in some way, this is about focusing on practically taking one step at a time to get your own value back in yourself, but to also bring maybe material value back into your life. Some of you may well be taking the first steps on a career front, or a new career, new business venture. Can talk about also going to study to get more advancement. But I feel for some of you there is a sense of the beginnings of getting your own value back by grounding yourself, practically taking one step at a time in order to move away from this situation. Because this page promises growth. The page plants the seeds of growth. You can see there's a field that's been sown here in the background. And he's patient. He knows that by taking one step at a time, slowly but surely, there is going to be growth, as represented by the wands there. Promise of flourishing and thriving again. But things take time, and it's about doing one step at a time, grounding yourself, being practical to move forward. And I just think the Four of Pentacles, certainly with the Three of Swords, I feel some of you are holding on to things that don't serve you anymore. And now is the time to walk away. Yeah. We have the Three of Wands again, and we have the Nine of Wands. So this is fire energy. This is go-getting energy. This is feeling the fire again. This is feeling your passions and desires. This is allowing yourself to refocus on your path. Really awaken to what you're capable of now. Because this is the beginnings of where you're stepping into your own light. You're taking control. This is the Emperor taking control, taking the initiative, taking action. This is, again, the Nine of Cups is very much about keep on going, stay determined, keep persevering. This is the advice from angel spirits guides. Don't allow doubts and fears to creep in at the 11th hour, because this is saying that change is closer than you think, and it is. I mean, we've got judgment here in the Wheel of Fortune. There's powerful shifts here. So keep on going, don't give up. Because when you take the initiative, that's when you start seeing change happen. Yeah. And you're being asked to release burdens. Release the weights that are slowing your journey. Release the weights that are breaking your back in some respects. Release the weights of the world that may have been caused by their Three of Swords energy, may have caused this confusion here. This is about releasing burdens. Now, the Ten of Wands, that can be everything from over-delegation in the workplace, working too hard, having too much on your plate. This can also be about burdened in a relationship perspective, carrying the weights of the world on your shoulders. And it's time to put those wands down, because a 10 is a completion. And we have a new beginning here. And I think that sword is coming down and cutting away things that don't serve you anymore. Because to every new beginning, there's an ending. Yeah. And you're being asked now, send it with that Wheel of Fortune, because this represents new beginnings as well. To allow positive shifts in your life, to allow yourself to transition, open up to new opportunities. Allow good luck, good fortune to come into your life. Allow yourself. This Ace of Swords can represent a decision, communication, conversations with somebody. But it is about the truth that is empowering, you see, because the crown is there. This is you getting your sense of power back, taking control of your life, seeing things clearly, allowing the truth to set you free from a situation that's been weighing you down. And as soon as you do, that's when things shift. That's when good things start to happen. And this is divine timing, and this is divine hand. This is the divine hand of God, the universe, the divine. So this is very much a card of victory. It's a new beginning, and it's a hard-won new beginning. You can see all the mountains down below. This is overcoming real challenge, Virgo. But my goodness, where you're heading now with this new beginning, by making the choices, decisions, communication, seeing truths of situations, that is allowing you to get positive shifts and release things that you need to release in order to step into your own light and align yourself with destiny, align yourself with the path you're supposed to be on now. Because it's waiting for you. That's what it's saying. This is divine timing. Now is the time to cut ties with the past, to let go, realise that everybody's judged, let the universe right any wrongs, and allow good fortune, good luck into your life, And this can connect also to worldly success, opportunity, prosperity, abundance. And it's all divinely timed. So, beautiful message. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a great week, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.